Hello YouTubers, this is Monica Gomez, and I've been here outside of my job site for since 7 o'clock, and it is approximately now, let me take a look, 12 o'clock. I've been waiting outside in the hot weather, and the light is like on my shoulder, burning my arm. So yeah, I've been here waiting, and I found somebody to come and tow me, but I don't know when they're gonna get here or what, how fast or how slow they're gonna be able to get here. But I've been waiting, and I signed up for a tow service online, Mama Vice, and I signed up for $10. It was a $9.99 service, and then I checked my bank account, and they charged me like the higher price plan. So I would have to call them and let them know why did they, sign me up for the 19.99 when I was push the button for 9.99. So I gotta find that out soon enough, and I will be covered. It's once a month they charge us monthly payment, pay women. So I will have to pay that for roadside assistance and towing. So, and it covers other security features when you're on the road, Rainav and Travel Queen. So, I'm glad I got that taken care of. But the lady tells me later on, well, you're not covered for today. You have to wait and give it like 24 to 48 hours. So it's like all this time, I called her sooner, like I called her about 3 o'clock, and, she told me to wait an hour and then call before an hour earlier. So I called an hour earlier at 6. I got out at 7 for my job, and, I could have used all that time to call other people, but I still got it taken care of. But I had to, like I said, I had to call my biological mom, and we don't get along at all. So that was unusual for me. And I just think sometimes male activists, they're so bent up on their ways of thoughts that they like want to reunite us again, Reina unites us. But I'm just fucking fed up with the bitch, altogether. Like, I just don't want anything to do with her. I don't want her to bother me. I don't want her to call me. I don't want to call her either. But since they do this stupid situation, I just saw somebody laugh when I was on video at this time. There's another one. There's male activists, and they're watching and listening. And so yeah. Anyway, I do not like her at all, and she does not like me. So what they do is they do this stupid thing where they reduce my hours in work, or they attack my jobs, so that I can be reunited with her somehow with their stupid thoughts process of perverted my activism, which is pretty stupid for what I know about them. Because what the thing is, they know that she went out with a man that's 10 years older than her, so they want me to follow her example, and I will never follow her example. I am not interested in old men. I will never be. So the thing is that they do this where they want me to think like her, so they corner her attention to my side. And I've seen them do this time and time again. It's really pathetic, Rena Ilya, how they do such things. So, but other than that, not everyone acts stupid like that, which is good. So, or they attack me in such ways. No, not everyone. And but the ones that do, I just notice they just try to be sneaky and clever, and I just know too much about information overload about them. I know what they go after. They target young females. I know their plot to control society with their stupid male activist vengeance against women activists or cougars, because they do not like us at all. I'm not a cougar yet, as a cougar is 40 years and above. I'm under 40 years old, but I will eventually be a cougar one day, and they call me a puma. As a matter of fact, they call me a puma now, and then eventually I will become a cougar. So I always follow cougar examples, and I watch YouTube videos because to me they are role models. Like I look up to them because they're women who are leaders, which male activists do not like, and they will never accept women leaders. So it's always like a little contrasting battle between the both sexes when it comes to older females and older men. And I wouldn't say with everyone, if anyone, because there are people that actually get along and whatnot, but there are a majority. Like you see those YouTube videos where this old ugly fat men are like all wealthy. How the fuck did they get all wealthy like that and shit? You know, it just makes you think like there's a lot of favoritism among these supposed Christian or male activist faith believers, and cornering attention and job hours to themselves so they gain the wealth and the acceptance in society that they think they deserve. And these old men on YouTube marrying women that are like way younger than them, they look like they're children. And then with over 100 wives, I'm like, shit, if they can do that, so can I. I want 50 husbands. I want 100 husbands, the ones that I choose. Bring it, Mel, bitch. You know what? I can show you, too, that I'm a top badass mother. You know, it pisses me off because they do such things, or they'll like drive in their vehicles like all proud and shit, like while they have their girlfriends on the corners of the passenger seats, like trying to act all brave and strong and better and bigger. You know, I've even seen news online and on YouTube where little girls kill big muscular men. It doesn't matter the size. You know what? Little women can kill you too. You know what? You're not better than us. And it's just, stupid how a lot of them try to stereotype all of, oh, women are this lesser and women are no better and we're bigger and we're stronger and that's how we were made because their go dig strategy said so, and because we were born to be leaders and women were not. Well, you know what? No, you're not right. You'll never be right. There's women that work in this life. There's women that do better than men and even stronger than men. And I've seen, and then they're like, well, that's why their go dig strategy made them larger and stronger. Why are most men more muscular than women? That is not true because you know what? A lot of women I've even seen on YouTube tall and stronger than their little short man or tiny man, and way fatter and bigger, and they're there hugging and groping and in love together. So it doesn't make any sense how they try to just stereotype and isolate their type of belief, their stupid belief and stupid control among society with what they have to say. 'Cause I'm not buying it. I've seen too much, like I said. I'm not ever going to believe in their stupid ways. It's just dumb to me. And when I see them convince me, it's even more dumber, and I don't agree to it. I never will. Anyway, I agree not. And I'm just waiting for somebody to come pick me up. If not, I even also thought I'm gonna end up walking 21 miles home. It'll take me about 2 days to walk. 2 days. I thought about that, and I also thought, you know what? I don't like to ask people for anything unless I know for sure that I'm gonna pay them and I'm gonna work for what's mine. Yeah, I don't like to beg anybody for anything. It's just not ever been me. Not even when I was targeted with my wealth some years ago. I never agreed to such things. I always paid my part. I always worked for mine. I always was the athlete. Even before I was in football, I was an athlete. You can tell and talk with any of my youth leaders. I was a marathon runner. I won first place a lot of times. How the fuck are you gonna tell me that I just started something out of football? I've been way before this shit ever started. So anyway, I'm pissed off because I notice a lot about activists how the way they are, they're always trying to push over to their side, and I'm just letting y'all know, and maybe y'all learn from me and how to protect yourselves also. So I'll sign off. I'll get back to y'all later, see what happens. Still share outside. It's 1 o'clock. I had to show up to work today, but I'm gonna have to wait until I get my truck fixed again. So much of loves y'all. Veggie bless y'all. And remember, stay vegan and learn how to be vegan. A woman offers that.